So let's start yoga. Take your drink, tea or coffee with you and sit on your yoga mat. We're going to start sitting and breathing. Okay, sitting, breathing, and setting the intention. Just make yourself comfortable. Okay, whatever posture you choose to sit in. Inhale and lengthen. Take your shoulders back, open your chest. Relax your shoulder blades, flatten your upper back. Relax your hands somewhere on your thighs. Chin level, back of the head moving slightly back to elongate your neck. And then softly close your eyes. And notice your whole body, your whole posture. Take a few deep breaths. On the inhalation, breathing deep and expand in all directions. And as you exhale, exaggerate. Draw your tummy muscles in, exhale fully. And again, inhale, breathing deep. Exhale fully. And keep your breath deep, flowing, enjoyable. Few deep breaths. And then remind yourself about your intention. We all have intentions. Your intention can be very small or very big. Your intention can be just for this yoga class or for a day, for a few days ahead. And if you are in doubt, ask yourself how you committed to yourself, how you committed to your health, and find the inspiration in your answer. And keep your breath deep and flowing through the rest of the practice. On your next inhale, open your eyes, relax your arms and your legs, and please come on your all fours. I'm just going to quickly check my microphone. I'm not sure if I switched that on. Okay, that's on, that's all good. Okay, and come on your all fours. We start with lovely movements to warm up the back. And just checking how you feel in your back today. The toes under, knees directly beneath the hips, hands beneath your shoulders. On your inhalation, look up. And as you exhale, tailbone between the sitting bones, and you start to bring that big wave through the spine. On your inhale, again, lifting the tailbone, lifting your chest, look up. And again, exhale, tailbone between the sitting bones and round. Inhale, lifting the tailbone and just checking your whole spine. Look up. Okay, and again, so nice and easy movements. We like these movements. Nice and easy to start to checking in. How's the back today? How's the hips, lower back? How's the pelvis? How's the middle back? The upper back, the shoulders? How's the neck? Keep it soft. Keep moving. Another deep breath. And then bring your back parallel to the floor in neutral position. Step back with your knees away from the hips. Step back. And I want you to check your hands. Spread your fingers wide. Creases on your wrists parallel to the front of your mat. Squeeze your arms, squeeze your shoulders, and then inhale, lift your hips high, lengthen through your spine first, and then spot walk. Bend your right knee, then the left, and we do that a few times. Okay, to stretch the back of the legs gently. For your arms, again, just engage your arms closer towards the midline, or squeeze your arms towards each other. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Shoulder blades moving deeper into the upper back. Keep the length through the spine. On your next inhale, come up higher. On your tiptoes, bend your knees forward and do again sort of cow stretch, lifting the tailbone and your chest. And as you exhale, tummy muscles in and extend again into your down facing dog. Maybe even straighten your legs now. And we do it twice more again. Inhale on your finger pad, bend your knees forward, lift your chest, lift your tailbone. Exhale, tummy muscles in and extend and straighten, lengthen. We do once more again on your tiptoes, knees forward, look up, lift your tailbone. Exhale, tailbone between the sitting bones, tummy in and stretch. That's very good stretch. Lovely to stretch in the morning. And then inhale on your tiptoes, look between your hands, bend your knees and walking. Walk towards your hands into your forward bend. Make space between your feet, hips width apart. Squeeze the legs. Bend your knees if you need, especially for the first forward bend. That's okay, just bend your knees, take it easy. Use the strength of your legs, not your back when you come up. Squeeze the legs, press down, and then come up. Elbows, shoulders, and come up. Exhale, relax your arms. Okay, we do a shoulder stretch and a side stretch, just to start to warm up the sides of the body. Feet parallel, hips width apart. Inhale, lift your arms. Interlace your fingers, invert your hands and stretch. Let's just start to wiggle from side to side. Press your feet into the floor stronger and stretch from side to side. That's very good. Squeeze your legs, lovely stretch. Another deep breath. Stretch to each side. And then come back to the middle. Relax your arms, roll your shoulders, keep your neck soft. Great. And then take your hands to the hips. We're going to do another forward bend. And just watch me for a second. In this forward bend, what I want you to do, when you go into the forward bend, if you can hold your elbows, you're going to start again, lengthening the sides of the body, stretching from side to side. So like a pendulum moving from side to side. And when you come up again, knees bend, and then come up with a straight back. So let's do it together. Take your hands to the hips. Inhale, lengthen. Torso long, bend your knees. Bring your chest over your thighs. Squeeze the legs, your legs very strong. And then hold your elbows. And let's again stretch the sides of the body. Moving from side to side. Squeeze your legs very strong. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Even engage your tummy muscles to support your back. If you can easily straighten your legs, please do. But remember, you don't have to do everything. Okay, listening to your body and practicing kindly with love. And we try to avoid the pain. Listen to your back, especially in this posture. Have a lovely stretch. Enjoy. And take another deep breath before coming up. And again, before coming up, hands to the hips, bend your knees, lift your shoulders, lift your head and come up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your legs. Yes. Oh, and relax. And you know, that was my Siri. I'm going to just take my phone. Until we speak again. That's my Siri talking to me. That's amazing. Okay, I'm just going to take Siri away from the room. Oh no. Okay, see, out of the room. Okay, come to the front of your mat, everyone. And we do salutation to the sun. So you are at the front of the mat, bring your hands to your heart. Okay, check that space between your feet. Inhale, lift your sternum. Exhale, relax your arms. Inhale, gentle back bend or just stretching upwards. And as you exhale, forward bend, squeeze the legs, bend your knees if you need. Inhale on your finger pads and stretch. Lengthen away from the hips. Exhale, bow. Now move your hands by the side of your heels and step back with your right foot back, high leg lunge or knee down. Just check what is more suitable for you. Be kind to yourself. Maybe you just need to bring that knee down. Squeeze the legs, lift your heart, deep breath in, and then stepping back into the plank or half plank. Plank with straight legs. If you take it easy, knees down on the floor. Squeeze your arms, squeeze your shoulders. Tummy muscles lifted, look straight. Inhale. And as you exhale, knees, elbows, or lean forward. Then bend your elbows and lie down on your tummy. And I want you to check the shoulders. How the shoulders? They're still lifted. Point your toes back. Lengthen the tailbone and slow coming up to raise cobra. Again, listening to the back. You don't have to do everything. Soften your buttocks, shoulders down. Do a little bit of double chin, look straight. Inhale. And as you exhale, drop your hands back, lengthen and stretch forward. Toes under, shoulders are still lifted. Squeeze your shoulder blades at the back and come up, maybe on all fours, or straight to down facing dog, lifting the sitting bones high. Press all finger pads into the floor and extend. Stretch, enjoy the stretch. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look between your hands, right leg up, step forward. Or maybe you need to bring knees down and then step forward with your right. This is also very good. Take a deep breath into your chest. Try to straighten your back leg, make your back leg very strong. Inhale, and as you exhale, step forward. Forward bend. Squeeze your legs. Press down with your feet and come up. Inhale, lift. Salute to the sun. Exhale, hands to your heart. And again, checking you are in the front of the mat. So there's a space behind you to step. Space between your feet, hips width apart. Inhale. Exhale, relax your arms. Inhale, gentle back bend, or just stretching up. Exhale, forward bend, bend your knees if you need. Inhale, lengthen and stretch forward. Exhale, bow, hands by the side of your heels, left foot back, high leg lunge or knee down. Choose your variation. Inhale into your chest. Exhale, step back into the plank or half plank. Breathe deeply. Breathe in deeply. That will help you to bring more oxygen to your working muscles. Squeeze your shoulders at the back. Tummy in. Inhale. And as you exhale, knees, elbows, or just bend your elbows. Lie down on your tummy. Point your toes back. And again, check the shoulders lifted. Squeeze your shoulders at the back. Lengthen the tailbone. Come up slow. Softening the buttocks. Shoulders down, away from your ears. Do the double chin, keeping the back of the neck long. Inhale. And as you exhale, drag your hands back like you want to glide or slide on your yoga mat forward. Toes under, down facing dog. Deep breath. Press all finger pads into the floor. And if you look at your hands, just again check fingers wide. Claw the floor with your finger pads and extend your inner thighs back, heels down. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, left leg up, step forward, big step forward. Help with your hands if you need. Take a breath into your chest and then step into your forward bend. Squeeze your legs, press down with your feet, come up, inhale, lift. Salute to the sun, exhale, hands to your heart. We do another round. Inhale, exhale, inhale and stretch. Exhale, forward bend, strong legs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Touch the floor or your shins. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Hands by the side of your heels. Right foot back. High leg lunge. Take a deep breath. Bring back knee down to the floor. Do you need a padding for sensitive knee? Bring blanket, fold the blanket under your right knee. Now engage your legs. Squeeze the legs towards the midline. Lengthen the tailbone. Inhale, come up. So this is your crescent moon pose. Okay, be comfortable with your back knee. If you need padding, please do. Use it. Deep breath into your chest. Take your shoulders back, arms and your thumbs move into the wall behind you. And if you have space to sit a little forward with that front hip, go for it. A little bit more forward and forward. Press your back foot into the floor stronger. Deep breathing. Inhale. And as you exhale, squeeze the legs. Look down. Touch the floor. Step back to down facing dog. And then we change side. Step back. Deep breath. And then come up on your tiptoes. Look between your hands. Right leg up. step forward. Again, take as many steps as you need. You want to see your front knee, your right knee above your right ankle. Left knee down. Padding for left knee if you knee sensitive. Squeeze the legs. Engage your core muscles, draw your tummy muscles in and come up. Stretch. Front hip moving forward. Back of the waistline moving back. We want to engage the tummy muscles more to support the lower back. Squeeze, squeeze your tummy in and stretch. Lengthen. Enjoy the stretch. Front hip still moving forward. Can you press your back foot into the floor stronger? Press, press, press. Inhale. And as you exhale, squeeze your legs with strong legs. Touch the floor. Down facing dog. Deep breath. Breathing deeply. Checking how you feel again. Engage your tummy muscles. Lift your tummy muscles and push the thigh bones back. And then thinking about plank or half plank. Deep breathing. Squeeze your arms. Engage your shoulder blades a little deeper into the upper back. Tummy muscles lifted. Look at your hands and think about spreading this yoga mat beneath you. This is the energy on your hands you want. Inhale. Exhale, knees, elbows. Open to your elbows. Lie down. Point your toes back. Slow, come up to raised cobra. Lengthening the tailbone. Listen to your lower back. You don't have to come up very high. Soften your buttocks. Shoulders down. Do the double chin. Maybe lift your chin a little. Inhale. And as you exhale, drag your hands back and stretch and lengthen forward. Shoulders still lifted. Toes under. Down facing dog. Deep breath. On your next inhale. On your tiptoes, look between your hands, right leg up and step forward. Big step forward, help again with your hand. Deep breath. Let's go into the twist. For easier option, bringing your back knee down to the floor, good variation. If you need to take it easy, squeeze the legs, tummy muscles engaged, right arm up, look up at your right thumb, or just look to the side, shoulders back, lift your chest. And if you can straighten your back leg, then try to straighten your back leg. Squeeze the hips, lift your tummy muscles, and extend away from the hips. Enjoy the stretch, deep breathing. Inhale, and as you exhale, look down, touch the floor. We're going to step back to down facing dog, and then change sides. Down facing dog, deep breath. Extend and lengthen. Press all finger pads into the floor. Stretch the stretch. It's lovely to stretch after the twist. Let's change side. Come up on your tiptoes. Look between your hands. Left leg up and step forward. Big step forward. You want to see your left knee above your left ankle. Let's just check that good position for your knee. Squeeze the legs. Lengthen the tailbone. Do you need to bring your back knee down? Inhale, look up. Maybe you can straighten your back leg. Engage your core muscles, squeeze, 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 tummy muscles lifted, and then open. Take your shoulders back, back of the head to the heel behind you. You breathe into your chest. Inhale. And as you exhale, look down, touch the floor, step back to down facing dog. Take a deep breath and again check how you feel after the twist. Lift your core muscles up to your spine and push your thigh bones back. Give yourself more space and stretch. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look between your hands, bend your knees and walking. Walk towards your hands into your forward bend. Make space between your feet, hips width apart or widen. Listen to your body. Do you need to bend your knees before you come up to standing? Bend your knees if you need. Use the strength of the legs. Inhale and come up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your legs. Lift, salute to the sun. Exhale, hands to your heart. Check you are in the front of the mat. We do left side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, forward bend, strong legs, squeeze, 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 touch the floor. Inhale on your finger pads and stretch forward. Exhale, bow, hands by the side of your heels, left foot back, high leg lunge. Take a deep breath. Let's go to warrior one pose. Look at your left foot. And just take that left foot slightly to the left edge of your mat. And then choose options. Option one, your foot is flat on the floor. Just placing that heel down, your toes facing to the side. Squeeze the legs and come up on your front knee. Okay. And if you feel okay, this is easy. I want to have my high leg lunge. Lift your heel off the floor and squeeze the legs. Now let's do this little cat stretch. Tailbone between the sitting bones, tummy muscles lifted. Use your core muscles and come up. Inhale, stretch. Warrior one pose. Look somewhere straight ahead. Find the point. Do you feel steady? Maybe you should just stay here and breathe. Or if you're happy with your lower back, we're going to the back bend. Take back of the waistline back a little bit more. Shoulders curl back. Lift your chin and stretch away from the hips with the strong, super strong legs. Engaging the legs towards the midline. Breathing deeply, open your chest and stretch away from the hips. Inhale. And as you exhale, squeeze your legs stronger. Look straight ahead. We're going to stretch forward. And as you're stretching forward, push the hips back and back and back and back. Look down, touch the floor, step back, down facing dog. Deep breath. And then we change sides. Inhale on your tiptoes. Look between your hands. Left leg up. Step forward, big step forward. Help with your hand if you need. Look at your right foot, hop to the right edge of your mat. And again, choose your option. Your foot flat, or you already know that you can do high leg lunge. Squeeze the legs, come up with your hands on your front knee. Lengthening the tailbone, engaging your tummy muscles, squeeze and lift and then stretch. Open your chest, breathing deeply. Strong, brave warrior. Okay. So this is lots of space to breathe. On each inhale, can you lift your sternum just a little higher and curl back as far as you can. Super strong legs. Breathing, extending, strong, steady. Inhale. And as you exhale, squeeze your legs stronger. Look somewhere straight ahead and then stretch forward. As you're stretching forward, push the hips back and back and back and back. Touch the floor, step back into the plank or half plank. Take a moment, choose your option, squeeze your arms, engage your shoulder blades, a little deeper into the upper back. How's your tummy muscles? Can you lift your core muscles up? Inhale, and as you exhale, knees, elbows, all in forward, bend your elbows, point your toes back, slow, come up to raise cobra, lengthening the tailbone. You don't have to come up high, shoulders down, do the double chin, lift your chin a little, inhale. And as you exhale, drag your hands back and stretch and lengthen forward. Shoulders lifted, toes under, down facing dog. Deep breath. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look between your hands, left leg up and step forward, big step forward, back where you started. And looking at your back foot, we come up to warrior two pose. You want to hop with your right foot behind your left foot to the left edge of your mat. Squeeze the legs and come up. Inhale, big circle with your right arm, warrior two. Just going to stop here in warrior two for 3 deep breaths. Checking your front knee, above your front ankle, hips moving back, your back hip in line with your knee and your back ankle. Engage again your core muscles. Sit a little lower, if that's appropriate. Shoulders open. Breathe deeply. Another deep breath. And then look down, big circle with that right arm and touch the floor. Stepping back, down facing dog. Deep breath, we're going to change sides. When you're ready, on your tiptoes, look between your hands, right leg up and step forward. Big step forward. Look at your left. With your left foot, hook behind your right foot. Squeeze the legs, come up to warrior two pose. Inhale and come up, stretch. Stretch through the arms to your fingertips. And then look down. We want to check good alignment for that front knee. Knee above your ankle. Hips moving back. Checking your back hip and line with your knee and your back ankle. Do you need more space? If you're sitting a little lower, move your back foot just a little back. Deep breathing. How's your core muscles? Squeeze in and lift. Very strong core muscles. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, look down, lift your left arm up, big circle, and touch the floor. Step back to down facing dog. Down facing dog, good stretch. Press all finger pads into the floor, inner thighs back, heels down. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look between your hands, bend your knees and walk. Walk towards your hands, forward bend. Make space between your feet, hips width apart or wider. Squeeze the legs, bend your knees if you need. Use the strength of the legs. Press down with your feet and come up. Inhale, lift. Salute to the sun. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a deep breath. Relax your arms. And maybe have a little drink before we move into the next postures. So this is my drink. Yes, I can see some of you in the garden. Please do hydrate yourself. You are on the sun. Okay, so for the next posture, watch me. Breathe in deeply and watch me. So this is a little sequence for you. We're going to do extended side stretch and then triangular pose and perhaps even the half moon pose. It's quite strong posture, half moon pose. You don't have to do everything, remember that. Block is very useful. Maybe you have block or the brick. I just get my brick. So this is my yoga brick. If you have very tight hamstrings, this is where brick is more useful than the block or the book. If you don't have a brick or block at home, grab a thick book. And we're going to do this. I'll show you with the brick. Okay, so this is your extended side stretch first. So this is like start in warrior 2, extended side stretch. You're going to do this option, option 1, or option 2, taking your hand at the back. This is where you might want to use the brick, this way or this way, and then you stretch, lovely stretch. Then we're going to look down and we're going to try to straighten that front leg. This is where you need to make adjustment. Your hand goes beneath your shoulder, this way or in front. So this is your triangular pose. And then you're going to look down again, bend your front knee, and then helping yourself, taking a little baby step forward, and the block or the hand goes again to the left. If I do left side, and then you come up. Maybe you can stop here. This is enough. That's all right. Or maybe you engage your tummy muscles more and open to the side. This is your half moon pose. And then looking down carefully, stepping back, maybe down facing dog, spot walk, and then we change side. So this is all the little sequence. Okay, we're going to do slow and gently. Grab block or the brick. Come to the front of your mat. Okay, you might need block or the brick, or just a book with you. If I practice with this one, so I'll show you how to do it. Just keep it handy in the front of the mat and step back with your left. Big step back, very big step back, and bend your front knee. So this is your warrior 2 pose. This is what we did previously. This is your warrior 2. Squeeze the hips, move that back hip a little bit more back. Deep breath, inhale, stretch to the sides, and as you exhale, keep that length. Stretch forward, stretch, 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 right elbow to your right thigh. And left arm over the head. I want you to keep that straight line from the heel to your fingertips. Stretch, stretch. This is your extended side stretch. And maybe you can touch the floor at the back of the leg. This is where you might feel you need that brick or the block. Stretch. Press that heel, left heel into the floor. Maybe touch the floor at the back of your right heel. Deep breath. Stretch, enjoy the stretch. Inhale. And now lift that left hand up towards the ceiling. Look down. Try to straighten your front leg. Okay, that hand, right hand, goes now beneath your shoulder. Maybe in front, book or the block, stretch. Push the hips back into the space behind you, both hips. Right and your left hip, stretch, stretch away from the hips. Okay, another option, moving your right hand at the back of the right leg rather. Deep breath. Inhale, and as we exhale, look down. Okay, take your left hand to the left hip, bend your front knee, baby step forward. And that right hand with the block or just right hand, go slightly forward and to the right, look down, lift your left leg up. And I want you to push that left heel to the wall behind you or into the space behind you. Left heel pushing back and back and back. Squeeze your tummy muscles in. Maybe look to the side. And maybe stretch your left arm up. Breathe. Remember, you don't have to do everything. You don't have to go into this posture. You can stay in your side stretch. Inhale. And as you exhale, carefully look down, bend your front knee, step back, and go back to down facing dog. Stretch. In your down facing dog, lift the hips high, push the thigh bones back, and your heels down. Stretch the stretch. Deep breath. And then we change sides. Inhale, on your tiptoes, walk towards your hands into your forward bend. Squeeze your legs, hands on the hips, lift your elbows, shoulders. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your legs and come up. Change inside now. Take that block or the break with you. Now we're stepping back with the right leg. Keep your block handy. Right foot back. Very big step back. Warrior two. This is how we start. We start with in warrior two pose. Front knee back, your front ankle. Hips moving back. Stretch your arms. Look over your left. Deep breathing. Inhale. Stretching through the sides. And then stretch. Stretch forward. Elbow to knee. Right arm over the head. This is your extended side stretch. If you want to stop here, breathe. Lovely side stretch. Press your right heel down. Stretch to your right fingertips. Maybe touch the floor at the back of your left leg with your hand on the floor or the block or the brick or the book there. Extend and stretch. And then we come up to triangular pose. Stretch that right hand up towards the ceiling. Look at your front leg. Try to straighten your front leg. Make adjustments. Left hand goes beneath your left shoulder, on the block, on the floor, the back of the leg or in front. It's a little bit easier if you touch the floor in front of your leg. Breathe. Both hips moving back, send them back and stretch. Deep breathing. Different options for you. Hand on the floor or on the brick. Extend, stretch. And now exhale, look down. If you're using the block, take the block with you. Baby step forward with your right foot. Look at your left hand. Move your left hand slightly to the left and forward. And then come up and balance. Maybe this is enough. Looking down already, you're challenging your balance. Squeeze the hips. Think about your back leg. Push your right heel to the wall behind you or into the space behind you. With the strong tummy muscles, look to the side. Or maybe even stretch your right arm upwards. Breathe. Breathe deeply. Strong core muscles and steady breath. How's that right heel? Push back. Stretch that right leg. Very strong, steady right leg. Inhale. And as you exhale, look down. Carefully bend your front knee and step back into your down facing dog. Have a good stretch. Lengthen, extend, enjoy the stretch. Lovely stretch after strong postures. And then sit into the child pose. The child pose looks like that. Knees wide to the edges of your mat, big toes touching, and you sit back on your heels. And relax there. Maybe your forehead can touch the floor, or bring your hands or the fists beneath your forehead and relax. Relax your shoulders. Relax your hips. Relax your breath. Breath is easy and flowing. Take another deep breath. On your next inhale, lift your head and come up to the sitting. Sit comfortably, maybe sitting on your heels like so, or toes under, and then sit back on your heels. So, or sit on the floor if this is not appropriate. And watch me for the next one. And we're going to try to go into the squat. These squats are great for the lower back and the hips. It's when you go into the squat, that creates lots of space for at the back of the pelvis, okay, between the joints. Please do listen to your body, especially your knees when you go into the squats. And this block is very useful if you don't know what to do. Okay, block or the book again. Or folded blanket, also great. Folded blanket, cushion from the sofa, and I'll show you first. I'll show you sideways. Sideways it's more, you can see more. On the sideway, you're going to just watch my heels on the block. Also, if you have vulnerable knees, take space between your feet. So you have space space for your knees as well. And what we do, we hook the thumbs, that's good for the balance. And then you can go. You're going to push the hips back, separate your knees wide, and this is what you want. You want to hold the floor with your hands and sit as low as you can. If you don't need the block, then you move the block to the side, and you're still moving your heels back and down, and you want to go low as you can. If you're very happy there with your feet flat, then maybe wrap your arms around your legs and hold your heels, challenging again your balance. And when you finish, hold the floor, go on your tiptoes, move the block to the side, and stretch the back of the knees in the forward bend. Okay, so let's do it together. So take the block, if you're not sure what to do, or if you know that your calves very tight, so or your knees a bit vulnerable, block is great. Or the folded blanket, or the book, stand with the heels, like you're on the high heels. Make space between your feet, it's much easier when you have space. If you're challenging yourself and you're happy your lower back is clear, then you bring your feet closer, or maybe even touching. Okay, how's everyone doing? You ready? Hook your thumbs, stretch your arms in front, and listen into your back. Squatting down, pushing the hips back, your knees wide, hips back, knees wide. You're stretching forward, still stretching forwards, and then see if you can hold the floor. Can you hold the floor? Take a moment here. How's your knees doing? Do you need to create more space between your feet for your knees? Or do you need to come out of the posture completely? Or maybe this is too easy. Take the block away if it's too easy. And holding the floor still, push the hips back, heels down. You're trying to reach to the floor with your heels. Go down, go low and low and low as you can. Squeeze the legs, squeeze your feet towards the midline. Push the hips back. How's your core muscles? Can you lift your tummy muscles up? And if your feet flat, wrap your arms around your legs and hold your heels. Can you do that? But remember, you don't have to do everything. Just holding the floor is good as well. Going lower, as low as you can with the super strong core muscles. Squeeze your pelvic floor muscles and lift tummy muscles in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Deep breath. You're doing great. Anytime you need to come out, you just come back on your tiptoes and then you bring your knees together, move the block to the side, and then go into the forward bend. Push the hips high, squeeze the legs and bow over your legs. Okay, take a moment. We're going to repeat once more. So let's come up, bring your knees, hands on the hips, and come up. We're going to do once more. Okay, again, block. You keep using the block. Heels on that block or folded blanket or the book. Stretch your arms, hook your thumbs. Inhale. Exhale, going lower. Knees wide. Okay, touch the floor if you can, or you're trying to touch the floor. Take your knees wide, go lower and lower and lower. Okay, choose your option. Listen to your body. You can stop anytime when you feel you need to. You know, you can go to forward bend anytime you need to stretch the back of the knees. How's the core muscles? Keep engaging, squeeze your tummy muscles up. Choose your option which is just right for you. Great squat. We're creating more space for the lower back, for the hips. Let's take another deep breath. And then come back. Come back into your forward bend, knees forward. Push the hips high. Squeeze the legs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And relax your neck. Relax your shoulders in the forward bend. Well done. And now we're just going to simply bend knees and sit on the floor. So let's sit on the floor. Okay, I'm going to check. I have a message here. Let's check this message. Okay. David having problem connecting. So sorry about that. Okay, and we continue. Okay, so let's sit on the floor. You're already on the floor. Sitting down on the floor. Stretch your legs in front and give your legs a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. And we do options for the both boys. So lots of different options. Again, the block, very helpful here, or the cushion from the sofa, or a book. So we're going to do this. We're going to squeeze that block between the inner thighs. And we're going to try, watch me for a second. We're going to try to do one leg, one arm, one leg, one arm. Maybe this is just enough. Or you're going to squeeze that block, lean back and lift both heels, and then you're going to stretch your legs forward. One arm, another arm, or two arms. Staying there and then coming back. So let's try this. And then you're going to go into the sides. Okay. Let's take that block or the cushion and you squeeze between your inner thighs. Okay. Sit straight with your back upright. Go on your heels and your toes active. Can you make your toes active? Spread your toes a lot. Lift your chest, shoulders back. Can you lean back? Can you find your balance? If this is too much, you lift your heels on the floor and you're just going to lift one leg. Okay, you lift both legs and you squeeze that block or the cushion. Squeeze your legs, choose your option, one arm or two arms. How's your core muscles doing? Can you lift the pelvic floor muscles up? Can you draw your tummy muscles in? Breathe. Breathe in deeply. We need lots of oxygen. Take another deep breath. And then come back. Hold your legs. Come back. Let's relax for a moment. Lean back, shake your legs. Relax, relax, relax. We're going to repeat twice more. When you're ready, block between your inner thighs. And I want you to squeeze that block. And don't lose it. Don't drop the block. Deep breath in, shoulders back. Relax your neck. Lean back. Find your balance. One leg or two legs. And push your feet forward. Squeeze the block. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lift your chest. One arm. Another arm. Breathe deeply. Squeeze that block. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. How's your arms doing? Very active arms. Squeeze your arms towards the midline. Imagine like you're holding the big ball of the energy in your hands. And you're just balancing here, holding that energy. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Lean back. Okay, shake your legs. Tip the pelvis forward. Create that lumbar curve, that natural alignment of the lower back, and relax. Okay, we do it once more. And again. You ready? Last round. Block or the cushion or the book between your inner thighs. Don't drop it. Deep breath in. Shoulders back. Relax your neck. Lean back, find your balance. One leg or two legs. If you do one leg, just keep changing. Keep changing one arm, opposite leg, keep changing, or you have two arms, two legs, or just legs. Breathe. How's the core muscles? Draw in, engage very strong core muscles. Push the heels forward. One arm or two arms. Breathe. Breathe in deeply. Very strong core muscles. And we know when we have strong core muscles, we feel more confident in our moves. We feel much better with the lower back and the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Relax. Now then, move the block to the side and just lay down on your back with your knees to your chest and then rock from side to side. Give your back a little self-massage. Rocking. And then you can do rolling movements. Hold each knee with your hand and roll clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction. Nice and easy movement. Lovely for the lower back. Rocking and rolling. Lovely to remember these movements when you feel very tight or tight in your lower back. Just lie down on the blanket or carpeted floor and do this. Nice to relax. Great, and then roll over to your right hand side. Come up to the sitting and watch me. So we worked very hard. So now this next posture would be so nice before moving to relaxation. This is your screen wipers twist. And I show you variations. So variations here also with the block or the brick is better, or again folded blanket or your cushion. So this is your demonstration. Options here. You're going to take your legs, arms first. Arms, you check your shoulder blades flat on the floor, taking the legs to one side. Okay. And then if it's appropriate, taking one foot on top of the other knee, you're going to lengthen the tailbone and tease your legs down and down and down towards the floor. This is where you're going to take the block or the brick and bring that here under your thigh to support your posture. This is a lovely relaxing twist. Go as low as you can, then come back, and we do all the same on the other side. So again, moving that block or the cushion or the folded blanket and relax there. And then we go to relaxation, Shavasana. Okay, so let's try together. Let's do it together. I really love this twist because that gives you lots of space and nice and relaxing. Okay, bend your knees, lie down on the floor. Keep that cushion or the block next to you. Wriggle your shoulders, shoulder blades flat. Open your chest, take your time. Now think about moving your legs to the right side. Lift your toes up off the floor and take your legs to the right. Listen to your back. Maybe this is enough and you can stop there. Or can you take your right foot on top of the left knee? Keep your toes active. Lengthen the tailbone and teasing your legs down and down towards the floor, and then find the block or the blanket and place under your right thigh. Okay, and relax again. Breathe. This is nice and passive stretch, nice passive twist. You can relax into this twist and allow all the tension to melt away. Use your breath. Exhale and just melting that tension away. Take another deep breath. Very good. And now let's come back to the middle. Come back to the middle. Feet on the floor. Parallel, hips width apart. Now moving the legs to the left side. Moving to the left side. And again, if that's appropriate, left foot now on top of the right knee. Lengthen the tailbone and tease your legs down. And again, take the block or the brick and place it under your left thigh. Just to able to relax and to enjoy this twist a little more. Nice and relaxing twist, lots of space, breathe. And again, I want you to keep your toes active. Breathing deeply. Another deep breath. And then come back. Come back to the middle. Okay. Now it's your relaxation time, your Shavasana. Take your feet wider than the hips. Take your arms away from your body. Press your hips into the floor and check. Just take one hand to the lower back and check. There's a space between the lower back and your yoga mat. And then completely relax your legs. Relax your shoulders. Back of the head nicely balanced on the floor. If you're not sure, roll your head from side to side and relax. Softly close your eyes. And just notice your whole body, your whole posture. Stay in your Shavasana and relax. Easy breathing. And just mentally scan your whole body. And mentally scanning the body from the crown of the head to the tips of your toes. Exhale and soften. Exhale and let go. Relax into the steady support beneath you. With each breath, becoming softer and more relaxed. Finding your own way to the still, calm center of your being, to a place of wholeness, completeness, and integrity. You might get thrown off center by life's challenges, and when you do, you find your way back again and again to that place of wholeness, completeness, and integrity. From that place of calmness, we become more sensitive to how we feel and think. From that place of calmness, we realize that we can become the master of our emotions. And we can make choices to create the world around us a better place. Enjoy your breath. Now, as your relaxation and short meditation comes to the end, bring your awareness back to your surroundings, back to your friends, your family, your pets next to you. Deepen your breath and start to create little movements. Wriggle your toes, your fingers. Slide your legs together, arms by the side of your body. Inhale and stretch. Take your arms over your head and stretch away from the waistline. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And when you feel sufficiently stretched, bend your knees, hug your knees with your hands. Gently rock from side to side, reawakening the lower back. And then roll over to your right hand side. Come up to the sitting, sit comfortably. Maybe again sit on the block or on your blanket. And bring your hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Keep that length you created and slightly lean back just to feel that strong support of your back muscles. Support, steadiness of the universe. Reflect your practice, reflect your intention of the practice. Notice how you feel. Enjoy extra strength, flexibility, and clarity of mind. Traditionally, we finish class with one gentle Om. Exhale first. Inhale. Bow your head to your heart, to the light within you, and open your eyes. Well done, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for morning classes. Namaste. Have a lovely day, everyone.